This chair probably needs scrubbing bubbles to get off the wax. And then this needs to be scrubbed down because that'll come clean. I don't know if it's with scrubbing bubbles or some other product. Same with down here. I think that it might need scrubbing bubbles, and then we're going to have to probably just use the Danish teak oil because we don't have any oil that color. This needs to be cleaned really well. It'll look great. I cleaned the bottom. I think I just used Windex and the fine steel wool. And the glass should be wiped off, but that's not that big a deal. This I just teak oiled, maybe a little pledge or something after. Over here, this has some mold on it. I mean, you can kind of see here. I scrubbed it off here, probably with the teak oil or some other product. And this I just used the teak oil, and it looks really good, but the whole thing needs to be done on the other side. This is, I mean, the Danish oil, whatever that is. I use this if you don't have any scratches at all, and it's the same thing as Pledge, really. This table's a little wobbly. If somebody could try to tighten that up, that would be great. This here is actually going to be really cute. I did a little on the top. I'll probably get a stain for it to work, but if somebody could try to hammer that back together, that would be awesome. This I did the teak oil, but maybe dark walnut would get this to work a little bit better. The chairs, I mean, they should have some oil on them. I did like a little bit, and it made a big difference. But that can be like one of the last things that we do. This, I don't know, maybe Pledge it. It's not much I could do. The teak oil on here would probably, or the Danish oil would probably do well. Or this could actually be mahogany or cherry, because we do have the dark. With the fine steel wool, go in the direction of the grain. Unless there's a little piece of paint, which I want to show you I got off somewhere. This needs to be cleaned up. That can probably just be Pledged because it's so nice. Use the teak oil on this. Find the legs to match it because this would probably sell. For example, here, there's a little bit of paint. And I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and I got most of it off there. So if you scrub with a fine wool, that'll probably completely clean up. In here, I love this. I love it washed up. And then if we took some of we have either wrapping paper or contact paper or something, just cut them to fit the things. And there's some like adhesive tape you can use. This needs to be cleaned up. I did it. I did the top, but the front made such a difference. See if we can find something to put in the back of this drawer so that it doesn't go in all the way, just like a stopper. These are pretty dirty. I bet they would look a lot nicer if they were cleaned. Let me go out here. I did the top of this desk with the oil and then Pledge it, but I didn't do the underneath, but it should be done. This lamp should be scrubbed. I think it'll be gorgeous if it's scrubbed. I'd actually like to see what this looks like, if maybe with the scrubbing bubbles or something that we really cleaned it up. And the legs have to be cleaned up too. I did the Danish oil on the top of this. It made a difference. If we could maybe do that around the side. This definitely needs the scrubbing bubbles because it gets the wax off. These could be cleaned up a bit. I did this one. I did most of this one. But if you look at the bottom, a little elbow grease will probably clean off with the fine steel wool almost all of that. And I'm sure there's more. Clean that table off. Oh, I know. I wanted these. I'd love if you brought these outside and just spray painted them white. If you had a chance. This actually looks, I don't know if it's dirty or if it's just that color. I don't know if it could be cleaned. This would look lovely if it was cleaned. I'd do a good job on that, and then we'll raise the price. These should be, these little scratches would totally go away with something. They got a little damaged in the move, and I'd like to put them online. I don't know, see if there's some way that this could be attached. and because it would be really cool if it was attached. Oh, I started up here with the Danish oil, and you can see the difference, how much better it looks. If somebody could finish that, that would be great. This could be cleaned off. Now these in particular, with the fine steel wool, I think all of this would just come off. This kind of rusty, grossy stuff. If not, Google it, because there is definitely a way to clean that up, but I think maybe a mild cleanser and some fine steel wool will just do that. See if you can do a scrubbing bubble thing on the edge of here or some other cleaning product, because then this would probably clean it pretty well. You don't have to do all the chairs, but the table would look good. Gorgeous. If there's another one of these somewhere, it'd be good if they were together. And then this here, I'm thinking that if you have time, well, there's a lot of stuff to do, so nobody's ever going to have time to do it all. But if you've got, if we take this apart and we clean the glass and we maybe flip the mat, it might look a lot better. You know, we have upholstery cleaner in there, and we have a vacuum back there, so maybe that would work. This would probably look better if it was cleaned. Oh, and that bamboo chair in the other room that I started to clean, I'd love if that burlap could somehow be attached permanently, because it looks so good there. And I'm sure there's more, but thanks guys.